Hey guys and girls, what's going on? It's Scott here, and warning, spoilers lay ahead, so if you haven't seen The Last Jedi, I don't even know why you're here. Go and watch the film, and then come back to this video. Today I'll be covering Princess Leia and her use of the Force in The Last Jedi. I was always kind of confused as a kid why Luke became a powerful Force user and Leia didn't. Don't be wrong, we know that Leia is sensitive to the Force. We've already seen this multiple times in other episodes, particularly when Han dies. However, threat no more people, because in The Last Jedi she does indeed use the Force in a scene that I actually think was quite beautifully shot, but it seems to split audiences down the middle. To set the scene up for a bit of context, the rebels are escaping on the Raddus ship. The Raddus was one of the last ships built before the Military Disarmament Act took hold and reduced the galaxy's military forces by 90%. Every day's a school day, ladies and gentlemen. Back to it, the rebels are escaping on the Raddus, and Kylo Ren is using his slick and stylish TIE silencer to do irreparable damage to the rebel ship. This is when he locks his dual mag pulse torpedoes, and I know that's what they're called because I played Battlefront 2. I sat in horror, waiting to find out if he was going to fire, because it was one of the biggest teasers from the trailer. Alas, he didn't actually shoot. He couldn't actually kill his own mother, which I was quite happy with, because, you know, yeah, it's bad that he did it to his dad, but your own mother, it's just... yeah, that would have, for me, cemented him on the dark side, like no coming back. Although I don't really think there's coming back after what he did in The Force Awakens, like obliterating all those planets. But I do wonder if Snoke knew about him not firing. Not that that matters anymore. But see, Snoke's fake video by Luke for that bombshell. However, two TIE fighters do roar past Kylo Ren and fire on the bridge, and one of the biggest holy shit moments of the film takes place. The bridge explodes in a fireball before everything is being sucked out by the space's vacuum. And I remember leaning into Luke and being like, well, that's her done then. And then we sort of like looked at each other, looked back at the screen, and I thought, wasn't Admiral Akbar on that bridge? And he in fact was. So a moment of silence for the greatest Star Wars meme. Finally get to take a breath, and you actually see Leia in the middle of space, freezing over. Her body succumbed to the cold of space, and then there's a close-up of Leia's hand, and it sort of like flinches. And I was like, what's going on here? And her hand opens, sort of like when a Jedi user uses Force push, and then it's like, is she moving? And is she using the Force? And a perfectly timed pan-out shot shows Leia floating in space as she begins to force pull herself back to the ship. I appreciate that many who dub it Super Leia said it was stupid or silly or didn't seem right. I agree it looks strange, but in space there's nothing for reference or context. Movement just looks strange anyway. I actually found this scene quite beautiful, perfectly executed. I remember telling myself, best Disney princess ever. I just want to point out 2 times Leia has used the Force, like I said earlier. She gets Lando to turn the ship around to rescue Luke from the bottom of Cloud City because she hears him call out to her. So there's one time. And she also knew that Luke got off the second Death Star before it exploded. And if you really want to delve into Leia using the Force, she developed her Force abilities more in the Legends series, even though it's not canon. I'd also like to add how well that I think Rian Johnson handled Leia, and how amazing it was to see her back in her most iconic role. I'm keen to see how they're going to deal with her in episode 9. I've heard rumours they've already shot scenes for episode 9 for Leia, but I can't actually find my source on that, so take that with a pinch of sand. And finally, guys and girls, I want to know how you felt about it. Were you staring at amazement like me, or were you not a fan of it? Let us know in the comments. Top rated comment gets +1 in the ability in the Force. Thanks for watching, everyone. A massive thank you to all our new subs. I know we're still quite small, but we aim to keep growing, so become a greater news source for all things nerd. Thanks for watching, guys, for the 3rd time saying it. May the Force be with you.